I've had well over a dozen patients that can go from stage 4 cancer, that's game over cancer, to stage 0. And some of the remarkable scientific breakthroughs are teaching us that our body heals itself against diseases as serious as cancer. Coffee beans contain many polyphenols, including...
What Dr. Lee was about to reveal is exactly what this video is about. Every single morning, millions of people over 60 make the same drink. They wrap their hands around a warm mug, take that first sip, and feel that familiar sense of comfort. But here's what almost nobody knows. That cup of coffee you're already drinking is only doing half of what it could be doing for your body. Because according to Dr. William Lee, Harvard-trained physician and author of Eat to Beat Disease, there is one specific ingredient you can add to your morning coffee that activates something extraordinary inside your body. Something your doctor has almost certainly never mentioned. It triggers the regeneration of your stem cells, it disrupts the blood supply that cancer cells depend on to grow, and it supports your body's ability to burn fat, even while you rest, all from something that costs less than $1, that you probably already have in your kitchen right now. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, your morning routine will never be the same. Welcome. If you're watching this, you probably already know that what you eat matters deeply to your health, but you may not know just how much power is sitting in your kitchen right now. In this video, we're going to explore the science behind one of the most remarkable natural compounds studied in modern medicine, and how you can use it starting tomorrow morning. The research we're drawing from today comes from Dr. William Lee. Dr. Lee is a Harvard-trained physician, scientist, and the founder of the Angiogenesis Foundation, a world-leading research organization that has contributed to the development of more than 40 FDA-approved treatments for cancer, heart disease, and vision loss. He is the New York Times bestselling author of Eat to Beat Disease, a landmark book that changed the way the scientific community thinks about food as medicine. His work has been published in over 100 scientific journals, and his core message is one that affects every single person watching this video right now. Your body has 5 natural defense systems, and the foods you eat every day are either strengthening those systems or weakening them. Today, we're talking about 3 of those systems: stem cell regeneration, angiogenesis, and metabolic health, and the single ingredient that influences all 3. By the way, I've put together a free 198-page guide covering 101 foods like the ones in today's video. The link is in the description. Grab it before we finish. Let's begin. Before we talk about what to add to your coffee, let's talk about what your coffee is already doing for you. Because coffee itself is not just a morning habit. According to Dr. Lee's research, it is one of the most potent sources of chlorogenic acid on the planet. Chlorogenic acid is a polyphenol, a natural plant compound that has been shown in clinical research to activate something called autophagy. Autophagy is your body's cellular cleanup system. Think of it like this: every day your cells accumulate damage. Old proteins, damaged mitochondria, cellular debris that builds up over decades. Autophagy is the process that sweeps all of that away, recycling damaged components and creating the conditions for new healthy cells to grow. Dr. Lee's research confirms that coffee drinkers, particularly those who drink it without excessive sugar, show measurably stronger autophagy activation than non-coffee drinkers. So your morning coffee is already working hard for you. But here's where it gets extraordinary. When you add this one specific ingredient to your coffee, you don't just add to what coffee already does. You amplify it dramatically. The ingredient is cinnamon. Not the cinnamon sugar you might sprinkle on toast, not a cinnamon-flavored syrup, pure ground. Ceylon, cinnamon, also known as true cinnamon, a spice that has been used medicinally for over 4,000 years, and in the last decade, modern science has begun to understand exactly why. Let's look at what the research shows, starting with the one that may surprise you most. Cinnamon and stem cell regeneration. Stem cells are your body's master repair system. They are the raw material from which your body rebuilds damaged tissue. In your heart, your brain, your blood vessels, your joints, and every organ you depend on. As we age, our stem cell activity naturally slows down, This is one of the primary reasons why recovery takes longer after 60, why wounds heal more slowly, why the body seems less resilient than it once was. But here's what Dr. Lee's research reveals: that decline is not inevitable. Certain compounds in food can reactivate stem cell production, and cinnamon contains one of the most powerful of those compounds. It's called cinnamaldehyde, the primary active compound in cinnamon that gives it both its distinctive aroma and its remarkable biological effects. Published research has shown that cinnamaldehyde activates pathways associated with stem cell mobilization, essentially signaling your bone marrow to release more repair cells into your bloodstream. Think of it as waking up a part of your body's healing system that may have been quietly going dormant for years. 1/2 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon in your morning coffee. That's all it takes to begin activating this system.
Turns out that certain foods will call out stem cells like bees coming out of a hive, and they'll just fly into your bloodstream and they'll circulate around your bloodstream. Okay, and they will home into only the places that need to be regenerated. This is being healed from the inside out. And the idea that we can eat foods that stimulate our regeneration, to me, is one of the most mind-blowing, exciting things that are out there.
What Dr. Lee is describing is something profoundly hopeful for anyone over 60. Your body never completely loses the ability to regenerate. It simply needs the right signals. And food is one of the most powerful signals available to you. And cinnamon is just one of those signals. But here is the thing. Most people over 60 are dealing with more than one health concern at a time. Maybe it is joint pain in the morning, or a memory that does not feel as sharp as it once was, or a heart condition your doctor keeps monitoring, or blood sugar that just will not cooperate. You are not alone in that, and you deserve more than a prescription and a 7-minute appointment. That is why I put together a free guide with over 101 foods, each one scientifically studied for its ability to protect, repair, and regenerate your body after 50. It is a 198-page guide called Ageless After 50, the Senior Health Reset. It covers the foods that support your heart, your joints, your memory, your blood sugar, and your immune system all in one place. It includes a complete shopping list so you know exactly what to buy, and a 7-day reset plan that maps out every meal for your first week. This guide was made specifically for people like you because your health concerns are real, and real answers exist. You can get it completely free. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen right now. Pay what you feel it is worth, even if that is nothing at all. Now, apart from stem cell regeneration, cinnamon does something else that may be even more important for your health after 60. And this one involves cancer. Cinnamon and cancer, the angiogenesis connection. Now let's talk about something that Dr. Lee has dedicated much of his career to understanding, and something that may be the most important reason to add cinnamon to your coffee starting tomorrow. And that is angiogenesis. This is the process by which your body grows new blood vessels. In healthy circumstances, angiogenesis is essential. It's how wounds heal, how muscles recover, how your heart repairs itself after stress. But cancer has learned to hijack this process. Normally, tumors cannot grow beyond the size of a pinhead, about 1 to 2 millimeters, without a blood supply. So what cancer does is send out signals that trick your body into growing new blood vessels directly into the tumor, feeding it, nourishing it, and allowing it to grow. This is where cinnamon becomes remarkable. Research published in peer-reviewed journals has shown that cinnamaldehyde, that same active compound in cinnamon, acts as a natural angiogenesis inhibitor. In plain language, it disrupts the process that cancer cells use to build their blood supply. Without that blood supply, cancer cells cannot grow, spread, or establish themselves in new tissue. Dr. Lee's Angiogenesis Foundation has identified cinnamon as one of the key dietary compounds with documented anti-angiogenic properties. This doesn't mean cinnamon cures cancer, but it does mean that adding cinnamon to your daily diet is one of the most scientifically supported dietary strategies for creating an internal environment that is actively hostile to cancer cell growth. And when you combine it with the autophagy-activating properties of your morning coffee, you are giving your body two powerful complementary weapons against disease every single morning. And if you're watching this and cancer has touched your life, whether personally or through someone you love, I want you to know that what you eat every day is not a small thing. It is one of the most powerful choices available to you. Cinnamon and fat metabolism. The third benefit is one that I know many of you will relate to deeply. Have you noticed that no matter how carefully you eat, the weight still seems to creep up? That your body just does not respond the way it used to? You are not imagining it, and it is not a lack of willpower. Here is what is actually happening, and why cinnamon addresses it directly. After 60, insulin sensitivity naturally decreases. This means your body becomes less efficient at using glucose for energy and more likely to store excess sugar as fat, particularly around the abdomen. This is why so many people over 60 notice that weight accumulates differently than it did in their younger years, even when their diet hasn't changed significantly. Clinical research on cinnamon has consistently shown that it improves insulin sensitivity, helping your cells respond more effectively to insulin and use glucose more efficiently. One landmark study found that just half a teaspoon of cinnamon daily reduced fasting blood sugar levels by 11 to 29% in participants with type 2 diabetes. For those without diabetes, the effect is more modest, but the underlying metabolic improvement is still measurable. When your cells use glucose more efficiently, less of it gets stored as fat. And when combined with the metabolic boost from coffee's chlorogenic acid, which also supports fat oxidation, you have a genuinely powerful metabolic combination in a single morning cup. 3 powerful benefits. 1 simple ingredient added to a drink you are already making every single morning.
50% of the food extracts that I tested were as or more potent than the drugs we were testing at the time. And so to me, that was my eureka moment. And the great news is that while medicines can manipulate these health defenses a little bit, our diet and lifestyle have a much larger role.
What makes Dr. Lee's work so important for people over 60 is this. The medical system was built to treat disease after it appears, but your body was built to prevent it before it starts. And food, the right food in the right amounts, consumed consistently, is the most direct way to support that prevention system. You don't need an expensive supplement. You don't need a complicated protocol. You need a habit, a small, consistent daily habit. And for many people, that habit can begin tomorrow morning with a half teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon stirred into your coffee. But there is one more thing I want to share with you, a bonus ingredient that makes everything we just covered even more powerful. Raw cacao powder, not hot chocolate mix, not Dutch processed cocoa, raw, unsweetened cacao powder. Cacao is one of the richest dietary sources of a compound called epicatechin, a flavonoid that Dr. Lee's research identifies as a potent angiogenesis inhibitor. In studies on human subjects, epicatechin from cacao has been shown to improve blood vessel flexibility, reduce arterial stiffness, and support the kind of healthy circulation that protects your heart and your brain. When you combine raw cacao with cinnamon in your morning coffee, you are layering 2 complementary anti-angiogenic, stem cell supporting compounds into a single cup. 1 teaspoon of raw cacao powder, half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon, added to your regular morning coffee. That is a cup that is actively working for your body, not just waking you up. Now let me show you exactly how to make it. Let me give you the exact protocol so you can start tomorrow. Step 1. Choose Ceylon cinnamon, not cassia cinnamon. Most cinnamon sold in supermarkets is cassia cinnamon. It contains higher levels of a compound called coumarin, which in large amounts can affect liver health. Ceylon cinnamon, sometimes labeled true cinnamon or Sri Lankan cinnamon, has significantly lower coumarin levels and is the variety used in most of the research we've discussed today. You can find it at most health food stores, and it is widely available online. Step 2. Use half a teaspoon per cup, not more. More is not better with cinnamon. Half a teaspoon daily is the amount consistently used in clinical research and is considered safe for daily long-term consumption. Step 3. Add it directly to your ground coffee before brewing or stir it into your cup after. Both methods work. Adding it before brewing allows the heat of the water to draw out more of the active compounds. Step 4. If you're also adding cacao, use 1 teaspoon of raw unsweetened cacao powder per cup. Step 5. Avoid adding sugar. The metabolic benefits of both cinnamon and coffee are significantly reduced when paired with refined sugar. If you need sweetness, a small amount of raw honey, which itself has documented anti-angiogenic properties in Dr. Lee's research, is a far better choice. Step 6. Be consistent. The research on these compounds shows cumulative benefits, meaning that the effect builds over time with daily use. 1 cup every morning for at least 30 days. That is the commitment. And based on the science, it is one of the simplest, most affordable health habits available to you. Your kitchen already has the pharmacy. You just needed the prescription. Before we go further, I want to speak to you directly about something important. Everything shared in this video is based on published scientific research and is intended for educational purposes only. Cinnamon, cacao, and coffee are foods, not medications. They support your body's natural defense systems. They do not treat, cure, or prevent any specific disease. If you are currently taking blood sugar medications, blood thinners, or any other prescription medication, please speak with your doctor before making significant dietary changes. Cinnamon does have a mild blood sugar lowering effect, which is beneficial for most people, but which could interact with certain medications. Your health is personal. The science is promising, but your doctor knows your full picture, and that conversation matters. I want to say something to you before we finish. If you are over 60, you have probably sat in a doctor's office and been told something that felt dismissive, that what you're experiencing is just aging, that there isn't much to be done, that you should just manage your conditions and adjust your expectations. What Dr. William Lee's research tells us, and what the science increasingly confirms, is that this narrative is incomplete. Your body at 65 still has the capacity to regenerate. Your stem cells are still there. Your immune system can still be strengthened. Your body's defense systems can still be activated. And the kitchen, that humble, ordinary place where you make your coffee every morning, is one of the most powerful pharmacies available to you. You just need to know what to put in it, and now you do. Before you go, the free guide I mentioned earlier, Ageless After 50. The Senior Health Reset is still available using the link in the description below. If you have not grabbed it yet, please do. It was made for you. Pay what you feel it is worth, even if that is nothing at all. And if it helps you even a little, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Now, if today gave you something real, if you are going to add cinnamon to your coffee tomorrow morning, if something in this video made you feel hopeful about your health after 60, please hit subscribe. Every week, we bring you the latest science on food and health, specifically for people over 50, who are tired of being told that how they feel is just aging, because your body is not done fighting for you, and neither are we. I will see you in the next one.